Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming. This is kind of an alien thing. We get to have an audience this year. Whereas last year we performed to nobody. Nobody was sitting out there. I was up here cracking jokes, and it was just an awkward thing. But thank you very much for attending our concert, very generously hosted by Aldergate. If you haven't gotten a program, they are on that table out there in the entryway. And also, because of the generosity and the work that Aldersgate and their staff have put into hosting this concert, I would ask that if you can, give a little something back. They've really put a lot of work in this, and they're basically just letting me host it here for free. So if you can, please donate to Aldersgate. They're a wonderful, wonderful institution. The concert, as you see, is entitled A Return to Life, because there are people in the seats. We're going to perform for people, and we're gradually making our way back to normalcy. And the concert will open with Mr. Joshua Ritchie performing a piece on piano called Notturno by Valerie Roth-Rubos. Take it away, Josh. Thank you, Josh. Man, that is a gorgeous piece of music. Those of you who have attended Copper Hill Choir concerts in the past, we don't usually open with solos, but that's also because we usually perform in conjunction with the Mining City Choral Union, and I direct that choir as well, but we elected not to meet this semester just because people didn't feel safe enough, and so I asked them to do solos, and I got a surprising number of volunteers. And our next volunteer is Miss Sheridan Spiker, singing Frank Sinatra's My Way. Yes.
So I face the final
Thank you, Sheridan. Thank you very much. Sheridan's graduating this semester, and this concert is partially the result of her kind of threatening me that she's got to sing before she graduates, or we'll see. But anyway, I also realized I've completely neglected to introduce myself. My name is Fred Crace. I'm the director of Montana Tech's Copper Hill Choir and the Mining City Choral Union, as I mentioned. I don't know if anybody else knows me from the Brewery Follies. I do that as well. Completely different thing than what I'm doing here, for anyone who's seen the Follies. But yeah, that's me. And on with the solos. Our next contestant is Mr. A.J. Sayer, singing Me and God by Josh Turner. Thank you, AJ. Anybody feel the ground shake with that low note there? Always makes the hair stand up. Well, not here, but on the back of my neck. Thank you very much, all the soloists. Let's give them another round of applause, please. And let's bring up the whole group. On with the choral portion of our show. The first piece we're going to do is a piece called Vishnaya Pamjat by an Icelandic composer named Hildur Gudnadottir. I'm sure I slaughtered that, but I did my best. But it is from the award-winning series from HBO, Chernobyl. And this piece, Vishnaya Pamyat in Eastern Orthodox Church Slavonic means eternal memory. And the reason I chose this piece, there has been a lot of unnecessary death in the last year. And this piece is for everybody who has lost their life in the last year in general, but most particularly to COVID-19, which is why we are all still wearing masks. Thank you, everybody. Excellent job, you guys. The year 2020 was filled with absurdity, as we all know, and we were hoping that rounding the corner of this year, that all that absurdity would be left behind us, and everyone was wrong about that. And there's the composer of the next three pieces. He's a British composer and songwriter named Cosmo Sheldrake, and he put out an album in 2015 called The Much Much How How and I. He's British. So, but that gives you an idea of what he's all about. But I chose these next three songs because they are a lot of fun. It reflects the absurdity that we hope to leave behind, but we were forced to just sit in our houses and watch the news and laugh, cry, eat, all of the above. But I hope you all enjoy them. We are going to start with one that is hilariously titled Birthday Suit.
Way down by morning in my birthday suit, lift up the evening just for a while, upside down, inside out, so
Let's see what the girls have to say about that. This one, as a response, is appropriately titled Mind of Rocks. Thank you very much. We've had a lot of fun with these. I'm going to guess that not many people in here are on TikTok, but if you were, you probably recognize the first one. But we are going to join forces again for this last of the Cosmo Sheldrake pieces. So guys, come on up. They won't hurt you. I mean, maybe they will. I don't know. But this next one, or last of this suite, is called Oxalotl. And this one is all sorts of absurd, but also deeply reverent to nature. And there's a line in there that reflects that something that probably everyone has thought at least once in the last year: just leave it all behind and I'll build a home at sea.
Sailing seas in bathtubs, green to grimy shores, waging war to wailing fords and sway of horse. Scream and shout, I'll build a home at sea.
Is a right hand foot into a left hand shoe?
Each your words, the first and third should taste of you. Song and shout, I'll build a home at sea. Hide the mountain from the molehill. Let it go. Dig a hole to hide the seeds and make them grow. Pick a fruit and make the wind blow back to you. Don't get baffled by the flood of information. Tries to take a hold of me. I'll build a home at sea.
I would like now for them all to introduce themselves. Luck of the draw, Alyssa.
My name is Alyssa Hoffman, and I'm a data science major.
Is it on?
Is it on?
Let me see. It says it's on. Well, the battery's out. Well, technical difficulties. We tried this virtually with everybody just standing there, but masks made it a game of guessing who's actually speaking. So Braden, you get to start.
My name is Braden Beck, and I'm a junior in civil engineering.
My name's Alex D'Antuono, and I'm majoring in mechanical engineering.
My name is Sheridan Spiker, and I'm a nursing major.
I'm Melissa Hoffman, and I'm a data science major.
I'm Chase Jameson, and I'm an electrical engineering major.
I'm Chase Farrar, and I'm a computer science major.
I'm Joshua Ritchie, and I'm a civil engineering major.
I'm AJ Sayer, and I'm majoring in statistics. And we would all like to give it up for Fred, because he has put so much work into this for us this year.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Really quick, addressing technical things. Ed, Bruce, do we have more batteries for this mic back here? We do. Good. So I've got some rambling to do. I've actually put one of them in charge, because I can be verbose at times, to shut me up if I go too long. But this next piece will be the last of the concert. Being a choir director over the last year has been interesting, to say the least. This piece I actually chose for spring of last year. And then in mid-March, as everyone knows, society collapsed. So that was fun. But I was bound and determined to do this piece. I heard it, and it is one of the most beautiful pieces I have ever heard. And it's even more appropriate now than it was last year. I picked it last year because it was going to be a spring concert. Things were going to be green and warm, but probably still snowing because it's Montana. But that is why I picked it initially. But this year, we are giving a concert to live people in seats. Things are slowly returning to normal. We are doing our best to get back to something that we can call normal. And everything that has happened in the last year, this piece celebrates the end of it. It's written by a composer named Mac Wilberg, who leads the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, actually. And he wrote this for the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. But more inclusively, I'm thinking of this piece as a celebration of life. The word Alleluia is present throughout the entire second half of the piece. The only words are Alleluia. But it is an Alleluia to humanity, to life, and to starting again, to be rid of this maybe one day, to have this be normal. And this is, I think, the start of that. So our next piece, without any more of me rambling, is Tree of Life. Oh, and before we start that, thank you all for coming today. I had no idea what to expect as far as audience goes. Again, I would like to thank Aldergate for all the work and time they have put into this and the generosity of letting us hold this here, and also Montana Tech for the support. I mean, there's only 8 of us. It's a small class, obviously, but the support I've received from Tech is, I can't even put it into words. I appreciate it a lot, especially thanks to Les Cook and Steve Gammon. Thank you very much. And again, thank you for coming. Enjoy the final piece, Tree of Life.
Abundant, bright appear. feast on life descending. Alleluia. The feast of life descending. Sweet, exquisite taste, sweet fruit that makes us whole. Made whole, thy feast our life restores. The fruit of thy pure love is our life
Thank you, everybody, very much for coming. Every time we do these pieces, it's as much a treat for me to hear them doing it as I'm directing them as it is for anybody else hearing it for the first time. Thank you all so much for the work you put in this semester, and I hope to see as many of you as possible back in the fall. So thank you all for coming, and enjoy your afternoon. Thank you.